What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. Link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. PayPal link there also. They asked me to put it up, so I'll put it up. Thank you, everybody, for supporting. Video is entitled Married to Brokenness. A lot of people are married to their inner brokenness. You know, they say when people marry, they cleave to each other and become one. And a lot of people don't realize they're cleaving to their brokenness. And sometimes it's not addressed. Well, so I'm going to try. When it comes to your story, your narrative, your issues, your problems, some of us are married to that because that story could either make us a victim and we are, and it broke us and we don't necessarily want to fix ourselves. So we've put that ring on and joined it, and you can't commit to anything else, whether that's a dream or a relationship, because you be cheating on your marriage. See, your narrative says, when I was a child, it was like this. When, this happened to me and I ain't been right ever since. So now that you haven't been right ever since then to now, you don't want to be right. It's like, I'm going to go to therapy. But you're going to go to therapy to tell your story. But are you going to go to therapy to get over not necessarily get over, to heal and then move forward from your story? And some people, and I'm not going to say some, I think most people aren't willing to give up their story to get better. I think they're married to being broken, and all of the things that go with it. This country is an obese nation. A lot of us are married to it. We're married to being unhealthy. It's not just obesity. It's being unhealthy. Eating bad food, bad diet, no exercise, lack of sleep, overindulgence in smoking and drinking and illegal drugs and prescription drugs while I'm drinking whiskey and lemonade. Don't mind me, though. But here's the issue. When you're married to that, you can't give it up, because if you give it up, you're giving up a part of yourself. And you don't want to give up a part of yourself. That's not what you want. And this is where it all comes to a head. Because why would I give up the food? Why would I give up the bad food? Why would I give up the smoking? Because I need the patch. I need this. I need the vape. Because all of these bad habits and vices come with like I said before, a narrative or a story. I do this to ease my nerves, to numb myself from the pain. Life is hard. This happened to me. So you never dealt with the real problem, and you never intend to, because you intend to mask it with something and use that. And so your excuse is, I'm having a hard time getting off of cigarettes. But you're on cigarettes for a bigger reason, but you never want to address the bigger reason because you're married to it, because you like the cigarettes, right? So we're married to, our brokenness, The reason I was thinking about that, I was thinking about doing a live on this, but when I started talking about K. Michelle, she reminds me of a person married to being broken. She can't make the music that she likes to make without being broken, and whether she creates the brokenness or stirs the pot to keep it broken, she's married to that. She's not married to functionality. She's married to being and staying broken. So her message is about brokenness, because that's where her bread is buttered. I talked about Antonio Brown, married to brokenness, because he can't not be the center of attention. If it ain't positive, it's got to be negative, to the point where it's detrimental. Because, you know, just doing your job and getting paid and being famous ain't good enough. I want to be the man, whether I'm famous or infamous. But it's everybody else's fault. If I'm famous, it's me when I'm famous. It's you when I'm infamous. You get what I'm saying? But we're married to brokenness. Then you got these issues where people are rebels, rebellious, rogue, and they use, this rebellious nature and this rogue ideology and these actions, because I don't want to be told anything. Like I was watching, Netflix, Bad Blood, the guy that played Tig in the Sons of Anarchy, and one of his biggest lines kept, I don't want anybody to tell me what to do. And you hear that a lot in life. Because people are broken, they feel like, being told what to do for some odd reason just burns their soul. So if I can do whatever I want and not be told what to do, I'm powerful. But if you tell me what to do, I'm weak. Because somewhere along the line, you're married to that narrative that if you're told to do something, all of a sudden you become less than human. Less than a man, less than a woman. People don't know that narrative. And it's the same thing when you flip that and you have people in positions of power and authority. They're married to their brokenness. I'm going to get in this position and I'm going to do to you what you did to me. But the difference is nobody knows the you were talking about. You're just overdoing it with random people. Because you married to your brokenness that one day you was powerless and now you're powerful. So now you're going to be the predator and not the prey. Because internally, you're still prey. See, if you're married to your brokenness, you never get fixed. And that's the problem. Even when we talk about men and women in relationships, people want to stay broken. Take me as I am. I'm the man. That ain't got nothing to do with what's broken in you. Just take me the way I am no matter what. I ain't got to fix it. I'm special. No, you married to being broken because it gives you an excuse to keep doing what you've been doing. Excuse me. I'm not feeling that hot. This is the problem, where some people don't realize you can't have a dream because they told me I was good. I was never good enough. So, I'm married to that. I'm broken because they told me I was never good enough. So you never tried because they told you weren't good enough. So it broke you and you never tried. But because you accepted that and you married that you weren't good enough, now it gives you excuse. It gives you an excuse to, how can I say this? To accept that you never tried. So you can accept it because it's not your fault. They broke you before you were tried. But you married to it. And then you want to meet people to come along and, fix it. I'm married to my brokenness, so I need somebody to swoop in and unbreak me, or unbreak my heart, or unbreak my situation, or unbreak my cycle, unbreak these generational curses, because I can't break them because I love them. I won't tell you I love them. I won't tell you that, I'm with my brokenness through sickness and in health, through richer of a poor, for better or for worse, till death do us part. I can't divorce my brokenness. I can divorce you, but not my brokenness. You know? So this is a problem, man. Because guess what? Broken people don't want to admit they love being broken. For the entertainment of the internal strife. But I'm done with this one. Like, share, subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Peace.